You've been in the courts for years now. You've been watching politics. You've been seeing what's going on. You've been involved in one way or the other. One of our biggest problems is that question, and young people are asking them again now. Can we really say that this nation is operating under the rule of law? First thing you're going to be tackling. The next thing you will come to speak about is the fact that we have things like, you know, they say zoning formula for who's becoming president. We have immunity clauses. How does all this tie into, you know, either we're operating under the rule of law, operating under the safe standards of what real democracy should be about? How do they all tie into this one?
Yeah, good question. You see, the issue of rule of law, immunity clause, like you mentioned, are all components of our democracy, and it is enshrined in the 1999 Constitution as amended. And that is why you will hear, you know, a lot of scholars, you know, lawyers, especially popularly, people like Chief Mike will tell you that the Constitution we have is a strange document. And with the fact that this current Constitution, as is presently constituted, is a product of the military government, that Nigerians don't have their own constitution. And what he's trying to say is that the constitution that we should be operating should be a constitution that every part of us, everybody plays a role, contributed to. We discussed it. We should know who and what should be in the constitution, and we should have consented to it. That the question is, if you ask Nigerians, do you want the immunity clause under Section 306 enjoyed by the governor, should it be there? Because the governors have used that clause to sieve themselves, to insulate themselves, because that clause protects them from investigation and from trial, you know, during that tenure of offices. And you will see right now that governors, for example, the governor of Akwa Ibom was invited by the EFCC to give account of 8 trillion naira that was expended during his tenure. And it is mind-boggling.
That's the former governor.
The former governor. Now, it is mind-boggling for you to ask a governor who just left office to come and give account of that amount of money that is enough to run countries like Argentina, Romania, and Ecuador. A governor of a state. And you have to do it after he has finished office. And before we know, he has traveled abroad for medication, and that will be the end. So the question is, should there be immunity clause? What is the position of the young people? What will make these people accountable? What is the position of recall? Can we recall a governor? How is it done? Is it very tedious? So what is the role of the young people? What's the role of Nigerians? How can you hold our leaders accountable? Those are the rule of law. Are these people in government, are they conducting their affairs according to the rule of law or according to whims and caprices, according to might? These are the questions Nigerians are asking. What happened to anybody who has gone against the rule of law, against the Constitution? How can I make my governor, how can I make my chairman to be accountable? The rule of law means equality before the law. Constitutionalism, it means that everybody is equal before the law, whether you are in government or you are out of government, whether you are rich or you are poor. Are you accountable? Can I commit an offense because I'm rich? The court will not be able to hold me accountable. But because I am poor, so the law is only a web for the weak and an escape route for the strong and the rich. So those are the issues Nigerians are questioning. Those are the questions that the youth are agitated about. And we have to be careful. And so it is very important that we actually address some of these issues. And I think it is key for us. The way our democracy right now is being conducted has not in any way shown to us that our people, the people in government, are acting according to the rule of law. There's no respect for the right of the people. There's respect for might, there's respect for wealth, but there's no respect for the will and the rights of the downtrodden. Do the downtrodden have rights in this country? The question we have is that it is a big challenge, such that the Attorney General of the Federation, Chief Lateef Fagbemi SAN, was saying that even the court seem to be for the wealthy. That is how serious the challenge is. And I think it is important that those people in government should ensure that they conduct their affairs in such a way that the young people and the people on the street don't lose confidence in the system.